You're in the doghouse now.
Honest to God, we came around the corner, she says, I think we ought to have a big party sometime.
Tonight's the night.
You get one more wish, right?
Come and visit.
He called Rent a Friend.
Get over here.
Come over here, Joan.
We did it.
You did a good job, Dale. Oh, yeah. You're very proud of yourself.
You made it, huh? How long were you here?
No, you're 17. Hi, Joan.
Peggy, hello, Peggy. Hello, Byron.
Everybody's all good. No, we're not.
I didn't have my feet on.
Oh, yeah. You think I go bowling every Sunday to hate it? John, you got 20. I wouldn't do that for anybody. How long have you been here?
3 days.
3 days. Feels like it. These friends of ours. This is probably going to take about 3 hours.
Joan, just sit.
Hello, Jack. How are you?
Westover.
Okay.
I wouldn't step on top.
You got my name on here, so let's do it, Dale. That's it. Okay. It says, in keeping with the Jack Benny occasion of Joan's 39th birthday, we thought we'd do a very Hollywood tradition. Roast Joan, our guest of honor.
Roast means roast.
I'm hungry.
Many of your friends are gathered here with special honors and thoughts to present to you, Joan. And first of all, Donna Farina, has some special memories of vacations. Donna, where are you?
Thank you. I know you. Right here.
You want to
Right
say
here.
that only about 15% of the people will think this is fun.
Oh, thank you for setting your stage.
But they will love it.
It isn't funny, you get another beer. If you have a light beer, please drink it.
Yeah. You can turn the spotlight on. All right, are we ready? We're going to run out of film if we don't get going here. All right, I'm sorry I got to go first. I would have rather heard how funny everybody else was first, to tell you the truth. Probably Jerry and I have known Joan as long as anybody in the room except possibly her husband. We've been good friends now for 15 years, believe it or not. And I'll give you, Joan is clever, she's bright, she's artistic, she has a lot of, fine qualities. Football, yes. And this is all true. And probably a lot of you here think that she can be a lot of fun, too. Let me tell you, she can be boring. You have not lived until you have taken a vacation with Joan. Now, we have traveled. We have been on Jamaica, we've been on cruise ships, and we've been all these wonderful places, beautiful tropical nights, romantic, gorgeous evenings spent together. And inevitably, Joan will break into a monologue on astronomy. Now, I don't know if it's something about being too close to the Tropic of Cancer or what. But let me tell you, she knows more about the Big Dipper, Little Dipper, and whatever else is out there than any of us want or need to know. And that's it.
You know what I'm glad about is that you didn't tell about the time we...
Oh, I thought about them, but... That's
Thank you, Donna.
I'm sorry, Dale, I blew it.
Jack Westover wants to remind you, Joan, of your loyalties to the Orange float.
How many upstairs, Jack?
Well, in celebration of this whole thing here, we've got to put her up with an orange bonnet and our Fighting Illini. And Pom-Pom Girl.
Oh, we don't have the singers.
So, here we are celebrating the 39th birthday of Joan LaFlamme Fleming, better known as La Flame to those of us who knew her at the University of Illinois. Now, I never knew why they called her La Flame, but it must have been something about all the fraternity guys she used to attract to the Delta Zeta house. But that was before she met that GDI engineer from Marseilles. Now most of you know that Joan was a math major, and she was a damn good one. And you gals who go to lunch with her, or who bowl or play tennis with her and let her keep score, you know that she always has the lowest lunch tab, the lowest golf score, and the highest bowling score of anybody there. But I bet that most of you didn't know about all the trouble Joan had with the other subjects she took at the U of I. Take English, for example. One day the English prof asked her to tell the class all she knew about syntax. Gosh, said Joan, I didn't know they charged for it. Very well, said the professor. Then tell them what you know about a synonym. Well, that, I think, said Joan, is a word you use in place of another word when you can't spell the first one. But she finally passed the course when the professor asked, well, try and name two pronouns. Who, me? Well, she wasn't much better at history either. She thought Talleyrand was a fan dancer. And in chemistry class, one prof asked her to describe nitrates. Now, Joan replied she didn't know much, but they were generally a little lower than day rates. Now, I don't want to imply she cheated to get through chemistry, but near the end of one exam, the prof asked her how close she was to getting the correct formula. About 3 seats, she replied. But things turned for the better when she met Dale, who was in engineering school and was having trouble with math. She knew she had him when he asked for her help. Here, Dale said, I've added this column of figure 10 times. That's good, Dale, Joan said. And what did you get? Well, here's my 10 answers. They got engaged tonight. She came out of the sorority house and announced to Dale, I'm not myself tonight. Good, said Dale, then we ought to have a good time. Later that night, Dale asked, am I the only man you ever loved? Oh, yes, Dale, said Joan. All the others were fraternity guys. And with that, La Flame tied the knot with the phlegm, and the rest is history. So, we're loyal to you tonight.
Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome.
In her youth, Joan was a very athletic person. Thank you. Charlotte Michael.
Here I am.
Where are you?
Charlotte
You for a lot of seats.
Oh, no. Joan has been my tennis partner for 4 years at Glen Rider Tennis. We've been in 12th place for 4 years. Up or down. But the only thing is when we win, we get all excited. But when we lose... I mean it. And I enjoy playing tennis with her every time.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Thank you, Charlotte. Kay Parker. Where is Kay? Kay Parker has shot many rounds of golf with you, both here and at other locations. One of them is at Innisbrook.
She didn't bring a flower arrangement.
No. We have played many rounds of golf together, and much of the time, Joan, getting up in years, she gets really tired. And one morning, the 4 of us were all ready to tee off, and Dale comes running out, always on time, and said, Joan's not feeling well. She's not going to make it. we were really concerned because Joan was excited about the golf game. And when we called the condo to find out what had happened, Joan had been up all night and she hadn't been feeling well. But being the good wife that she is, she had gone almost in her nightgown to pick up new clothes for Dale so he'd look real good. And while she was in the pro shop, knowing that she was so sick she couldn't possibly play golf, she thought, tomorrow, when I can play golf, I need a new golf glove. So she picked up a new golf glove with Dale's new clothes, got back to the condo, and she said, here, you SOB, your new golf glove. I'm going back to bed. I don't want to play golf. She tears open the bag and she said, oh, shit. This is what I needed. I left one of my golf gloves there. I didn't even get a pair. So to Joan,
It was really sick.
a new set of golf gloves.
True story.
I have a little. I have one little gift that I'm giving by proxy.
Hold them up, Joan.
This gift is being presented by the people who just moved out of a home on Raintree Drive. Joan is such a good neighbor that she'll often take care of other people's homes and go in and check and whatever for them. However, sometimes she takes on more than she can handle, and she does this in a hurry. And so Barbara and Peter Klein have just moved, and they wanted Joan to have a set of keys to their house so that if she took care of their house for the next people, these keys wouldn't fall behind her dash and cost Dale some $200 to find the
She will next time.
I really did. I threw them up on the seat. Down they went. Never to be found again.
Down the defroster trip.
I found out earlier tonight that this next gentleman is very ill. He isn't here. But it says Dan Wright remembers another sport. Maybe is
Carol
going to
remembers
talk?
it. Excuse me.
Carol remembers the
it.
sport.
Dan is ill.
Dan is ill.
Very ill. Very ill.
I'm sorry to hear that. But Carol.
That Joan Fleming is inducted into the National Leg Wrestling Hall of Fame the 6th day of December 1981. Signed Daniel M. Wright, MCP. Now, MCP.
Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh, this
Dale's it true she beat the Hans?
This is supposed to go with it? Yes, for the next time she meets. For the next time she
support Angie.
He's so sorry he can't be here to challenge you.
That was the easiest of all the ones.
Okay, Dale. That only runs Barney and I $1,000 every time we play wrestling.
They're up there. Hey, Barney and you. Oh, that's good.
You want the patio?
Dr. Joe Maggio remembers other games. Where the shake, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, I feel guilty. Everybody came out and they had a script, and all the people back there were reading a script, so I prepared a little something for you. You know, they always say that the best way to get to know someone is to either travel or spend a little time on a vacation with them. And we always have the opportunity to spend some time at Lake Lawn Lodge. Though our time is somewhat limited, we do see Joan and Dale for breakfast. When the strenuous activities begin, like the skiing and the cross country and all the rest of it, we don't see Joan and Dale anymore. We thought for a while maybe they were involved in a second honeymoon, but I do have to tell you, you find out later that evening when you're totally exhausted exactly what she's been planning. And what she's been planning are games. And normally you'll find that what Joan has been doing all day long is trying to get all the sevens or multiples of sevens or all the things that you're supposed to not say instead of a buzzword. Or last year we really got into a humdinger, spelling four-letter words that nobody knew what the meaning was. Well, she and Dale work on those during the day. But not to be outdone, we do want to give you your very own Jeopardy game so that this year you can be the Don Pardo of Lake Lawn Lodge. It's your game. I got it out of the basement.
Just speak. Okay, you know that Marianne Kessler always has your interests at heart. Your best interests at heart.
She wants to win a bridge.
As your partner. I'm not going to talk about bridge. What is that? I'd rather recount a couple stories, like about the mild hysteria that you put into your family when you called in Dr. Romana, the neurosurgeon, to do some tests on your head because of the phenomenal headaches, and the whole entire neighborhood was really upset and ready to send flowers. And after several months of this and really talking about who would take care of the children and so forth and so on, Joan determined that she had her lenses in the wrong eye. Anyway, we also have several people here who can attest to Joan's expertise at taking pictures. And several people here who can say that event really happened even though Joan was there with her camera with no film. How many were there? Well, we don't ever want you to forget. Your film anymore, so you wouldn't let me
Very good. Thank you, Marianne. Now we have another Marianne. Marianne Demas thinks you could be troublesome.
Oh, no, Marianne. I love to be in front of people.
Hey, this is the Howard going away party. Don't worry about it.
I should have given you a chance to be shy. You're on TV, too. I even have to read this. I'm the oldest girl here. Okay. We all know how Joan loves to drive. You need to bring up everything. If you want to call it that. They used to think I was perfect. Now you're bringing up all this. Her biggest problem is backing out of the driveway. Right into my mailbox. And when she's on the road, it's every woman for herself. Happy birthday. Did you ever get it fixed?
Snap on mailbox.
What do I get from day to day?
Peggy Smith worries about when you do leave home.
Oh, Byron. Byron's doing it.
Byron, where's Byron?
Byron.
Oh, please. You look alike alone.
Don and Jerry have had the pleasure of knowing Joan and Dale for, they said 15 years, and we've only had the pleasure for 1 or 2 years. We're wondering how we can establish that 15-year of good rapport. I've noticed that in the sign in your kitchen, happiness is going out to eat. We've tried to do that with you 2 or 3 times. And it seems like we haven't really been able to establish that long-lasting rapport. So
My daughter here to hear. Where are you, Susie?
anyway, we have gone to great expense to develop a personal telephone for you here. So that you'll be able to, no matter where we are, make direct communications to home.
I'm getting an unlisted number, and I'm not even telling my kids.
All those guys will sell Peru.
Oh, no.
Why didn't I? Thank you, Barry. John, you having a good time?
Judy Hasty has some ideas to keep you busy during your declining years.
This is a special sign for Joan. Now, this is a special hand-lettered sign on sturdy paper stock for exterior display at the Flemings. It's there for the dawn of Joan's 40th year. All of us, of course, see or have seen Joan as Patty Perfect. You catch her at 7 a.m. in the morning, or you come at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, eyelashes are done, makeup's on, hair's done. I mean, you know, she looks immaculate. The house is picked up. She's got her little Calvin Kleins on, little lady. And her little crappy sweater with the buttons. I mean, the whole thing. You know what I mean? Okay, now, however, few of us are privileged to have reached the inner sanctum of the Fleming house. This is the basement. The little room in the basement. Check it out. The little attic, little storage area upstairs. The cubby holes. You'll find various books, sundry items. Everything in storage that she keeps since the day she's been born. You need something dated, you need something out of fashion, different or unusual. How about dried flowers? In the spring of 42, she's got them. She's got them. You need a prom dress that you wore? She's got it. I asked for a pair of tap shoes. Day after, in my mailbox, a pair of tap shoes. In my size. Nobody in this family takes my size and they're in her attic. She's got, I call for saddle shoes, she's got them. I call for a leather sweater, it's up there. I have called her for cracked china. She's got it. Crystal that's been past date so long, she's got it. You ask it and she's got it. Yellow newspapers about speckling, I mean, you got it. She's got it up there. She's got everything up there. Okay. Now, no, but it's, okay. You name it, and Joan can dredge from this storage spaces as if by magic within 24 hours. So, Joan, this sign signifies a new beginning.
I'm not selling
To clear out the sign. Begin anew on the dawn of the 40th.
Well, finally,
Yes, you.
no, there's one other person. The other half of the odd couple just wouldn't be complete if he didn't get up and provide a few words of his own. The one and only, the horse from Raintree.
Oh, Peter.
Affectionate term, because I write in on his
Joe,
back.
the good thing about this is that, you know, I'm involved there, but you are off the hot seat. It's now Dale Fleming. Just like being at work. Now, several people on the committee, I was outvoted. They had a Protestant first. I mean, I wanted a Catholic, but they said, no, you can have a Protestant. There is an award. We're having an award. It's a traveling award, as I understand. And last year's recipient is John Parker, who is going to present you with this year's award. It's a traveling trophy. John? Take it away.
Thank you. Hello, Dale.
Hello, John.
Dale, this award is one that has great prestige,
I can imagine.
has great endurance. You need great endurance for this award, Dale. This is an award that's presented annually. Got it back to the fellow in Raintree has the slowest address of a golf ball.
Believe me, it was a close vote.
Because you enjoy Glen Holmes.
It was a true contest. But it's almost the proper time of year. I'm afraid you'll take too long to open this, so I'll do it for you.
Good, John.
Actually, this has been known in some circles as Dale's swing timer.
I understand John maybe.
John
Pacific
passed it.
82, maybe.
It's a traveling trophy. How many times do you have to win it before you can retire it? If John
Okay.
comes back.
Okay. Now,
Is that all?
No, we got more.
Oh,
We got
no.
more. Okay. Second, making her second appearance.
What?
Her second appearance. She had one for Joan, she has one for you. That trophy, Carol Wright is presenting another trophy. Oh. Where is Carol?
Sorry. You tell Dan about being sick.
Dan didn't think this was a good idea.
That's why you have to do it.
This is the Pro-Life Protestant Award. Presented to Dale E. Fleming in recognition of his participation in and enjoyment of the annual party following the ICL dinner dance.
Thank you, Carol.
Okay, Dale.
Dan said you're not going to.
Of course.
You don't like that.
An asterisk. We have an asterisk here, a late comer, but he came in because Ed Galvin, you have an award for Dale E. Fleming. Ed Galvin, let's hear it for Ed Galvin.
As you can see, this card was purchased at Ballmark. Artwork by Joan, I think.
What was that,
Let me
Joan?
read it if I can read it.
Oh, Jesus, I forgot your
Can I hold it over here, Eddie?
There was a young man named Dale, the likes of which never could fail. Over many long trails, he arrived here from our sales. He was run out of town on a rail. There he met a young girl named Joan, whom he never would leave alone. He sang her a song, and she came right along. But we did hear the sound of a groan. They looked at a home in Glen Ellen, at which time they had trouble spelling. Oh, woe is me, they selected Raintree, and the neighbors haven't stopped yelling. They arrived in town on the special that moved quickly over the trestle. They brought with them a game that brought Joan great fame. Would anyone like to leg wrestle? Dick Berger thought he was able. This pillar of strength was so stable. They counted to 3. It was something to see. His ass landed beneath the pool table. Now there is something we'd all like to say. We hope in this town you always will stay. When push comes to shove, you have all of our love. To you both, have a happy birthday.
We got more. Okay. As you all know, that Dale and Joan are from the southern part of Illinois, and
Western Illinois.
Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois.
every year there's the annual Burgoo Festival. And one of those persons chosen to visit Burgoo would like to give you award, James G. Lampkin.
Who also unplugged your garage door?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I said I'd cuss when that thing went up.
We did it for you.
There goes JG.
I just fixed my upstairs toilet yesterday.
He doesn't know, but it'll never go up again. So about 2 years ago, Dale called up, and my wife and I have known Dale and Joan for quite a while, and he said, how about going to the Pagoo Festival? And Pagoo Festival, I couldn't understand what it was. When he told me, I didn't know what it was. But he knew who to ask, because my wife and I will go anywhere. Dale's hometown, I think it's hometown of 2 or 3, or maybe a few more people. Well, Pagoo is a stew that they cook for 1 week, and the ingredients are unknown. Well, after spending about 8 hours with Joan and Dale, I couldn't wait to get home for some relief. And since it's an annual affair for Dale and Joan,
Okay, one of the principals who would have liked to come is not here, Dale, and so unfortunately he asked me to give you the award that he would, well, he'd like to come here. It's Father Joyce. And you heard the fact that last Thursday was the last day that you were a deacon. So he figured someone with your qualifications, if you're out of a deaconhood, perhaps you can become a priest.
Dale, you hearing confessions?
Right after he gets done.
The next one we have another presentation, another award from Dick Danderand.
Oh.
You've heard of him. Okay.
I don't want to hear presentation.
First thing we'd like to do is remind him about how how he got 2,000 miles on the gunboat.
Wait. No competition.
It's the burgers.
Is it?
Gotta go home.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be.
How that, even though Joan has made a few mistakes in her life, is the fact that the one time Dale met us at the dunes, we have an annual super week, and it's very simple to get to the Indiana dunes. However, Dale decided to go to the Pompeii exhibit first. And when he had reached, was it Toledo, Ohio, he decided that he had now gotten 400 miles on the car and had not reached the dunes yet. We were all packing up to leave at 4:30 in the afternoon, and Dale arrived right from the Pompeii exhibit to say, "Hello, gang, I'm here." He put out of his chair. And we said, "Well, Dale, you missed the party."
But I never got over that.
And Ed Coleman was giving them directions. Nice thing about it. But we play a great card game, and we've been playing this card game called Frog for about 5 years in Raintree, and I have a very simple line I'd like to give Dale.
I'm listening.
When you've turned 39 and you're feeling like a dog, it doesn't matter if you've lost 40 in Frog.
There's a phone call for Gail Newell. Could I for 1 second? I'm so glad when somebody else gets a call.
Why don't you
that
go
I
upstairs?
can't
Dale,
wait.
there you go. Okay. We're gonna have. Wait a minute. My wife told me to say. After this award, this is another traveling trophy. Another traveling. We had one for the molasses, not this one. But after that, we want to know if anyone else has any presentations that they want to make. But I understand the singers have a special presentation. meaning it's probably dirtier. Okay. But it is. The last award from here is it's a traveling award that Dan O'Donnell is going to give to you.
Okay, Beryl, you're on.
No, wait after Dan O'Donnell. After Dan O'Donnell.
Get ready,
D.O.D. Make an aisle. Make an aisle.
I can wait, I'm half empty. Well, I can get 17-year-old bartender. This is a traveling award to guys who buy homes for $40,000 and landscape to the tune of $250,000. Do you get my drift?
He's never been in front of an audience before.
It was first given to Dickie Berger, who moved down to Tulsa, who bought a $28,000 house and put $150 in the yard. We're now going to give it to Dale, who bought a $40,000 house. Went to the only Catholic nursery on the west side.
He's trying. I think he's trying.
Told him he was from LaSalle, Peru. And he was a deacon in the Protestant church. A motorcycle was dispatched with 3 demented Mexicans. Two trees. Took them 4 days to put them in. And a tap for $0.25. For that, we present him with this book. Hold the bag.
Bob Russ Memorial Trophy. We got the barrel singer.
Other side.
Oh, Beryl, that's what you tell Bob all the time.
It was a shock to me when I turned 39.
Well, really, this is for both of you, but you know, we've heard a lot about Joan and we've heard a lot about Dale tonight, right? Well, I want to present this to Joan and tell her that all this memories are made of this, Joan.
Are you kids here?
Mine is. What?
We don't want your kids here. Let's close the curtains on our 17-year-old bartender.
We're at that perfect age, somewhere between I can't wait a minute and wait a minute I can't. They're coming around wrapper.
I'll open it later.
Are there youngsters?
No, they're doing their homework.
Learning how to plan a party.
Looks the box looks nice.
Here's Kate. Peter, I'm right here.
What?
Oh my God, what is it? Oh, you open it.
Kay's next.
I'm worried.
I've never seen anything like that.
Our next trick.
We've all heard a lot about Joan's craftiness, and I've been in a terrible position with Joan. She's put me down so many times, and she's so clever with her flower arrangements and her decorating. So, Joan, I would just like you to read this. This is really for you and Dale.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you.
For all the times that we've tried to celebrate your birthday.
What does the card say?
Last year for your birthday, I gave you a lovely fresh flower arrangement, and I don't think you liked it because I've never seen it in your home. Maybe the color wasn't just right, so this year I've chosen a living plant. I hear that rubber plants are easy to care for and fun too.
Hold up the front edge. Dale, turn the other side around.
Not good quick.
No, turn that side. There you are.
A bedding plant for the nature lover. I'm worried it's from Costa Mesa, California.
Freaky California.
Freaky California. I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to open it.
Close your eyes and hold it up.
Hey, all right. Thank you, Dave.
This tape's gonna go for a lot of money. We think you wanna get that to our president.
Is there anyone else that has some more special presentations they'd like to make to Joan and Dale?
Thank you, Don.
All by the fireplace.
There's a lot of things by the fireplace.
The executive day.
It's up to you if you want to bring it up.
If you have something special that you'd like them to open in front of everybody, bring it up now.
Here's a gift for the executive desk.
And I probably give it to my
Hey,
partner, Barney.
if you're gonna give up a gift, make it dirty. If it's not dirty, I don't want to see it. Right, Dale?
Not true.
That's okay. Where are we here? We'll bring them all. It says, my name is Obi. Squeeze me.
Joe,
This
we
is
got
from
some-
Fort
we
Worth,
got some-
Texas.
Joe,
Well,
we got some people coming in tomorrow.
Come on. Oh, jeez. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Dale, the rest of you-
That'll keep me busy.
Karen has something.
Who has something?
Karen.
Oh, Karen has something. Oh.
This is for Joan for the cold winters when we're in Lake One Lodge and we don't find her.
Oh.
Easy,
I'm doing games.
All right. Those big Protestant bucks.
The card is very nice.
Oh, it's a nice card. We don't want to hear it. If it's a nice card, we don't want to hear it.
Love Joe and Karen and the kids.
You asked what the present was and I told him forget it.
Dump that out.
When I'm in Lake One cold. Yes, when you're cold.
What is it?
Marianne wants to know how you keep them out.
We have another one here. We have another one here.
Never met the woman in my life.
Glenn?
Oh, no. Hi, Tom. Hi, Tom. Hey, Tom.
Hey, that's good.
Tom, messing around there with different years, I know you're not as funny.
No, his wife is up there, the short one with Becky. Watch this, I'm getting worried.
He figured out who my wife was right away. I don't have money until I told him. You put the heat right in her nose, she may. It's all set.
It's all set?
All set with your wife.
All right.
Oh, that's okay. We'll take care of it.
Time for the dirty movies, huh?
You come back from
I'm not like that. I'm not.
Yeah, you have to take nitrous mix with them.
So, you have to remember what it does to you.
I don't feel like it.
When did I take when I
That's what I got paid for. That's what I get paid for.
I'm sorry,
People that are close to me.
Yeah, stop you guys. Say something raunchy quick. Come on.
Yeah, Fleming ought to go back to the south.
I agree. Really realize when the average people are close to the gallons worth of my boss and his wife.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tomorrow's off and I'm looking back to
When I was there, I didn't where anything you want. You know, he went primarily to church. He went to and by the time we were there 2 years, but really outside. Yeah, cut it out. Everybody get a smile. Hi there. What's your name? She said, my dad wanted to get out of company journey. They know that great.
We're supposed to talk about something too?
Hey, look at that! I got a rabbit! Dale, how did you get this party set up without her finding out? That's what I'm wondering.